So any of you planning to do the section model, I highly suggest creating a copy. So you can see I have made a copy here. I called it for section model because what we're going to do is essentially going to split our model and then we're going to group it and move it around. So I'm going to start just by creating a single line. I'm going to kind of decide where do I want this to be, and I'm going to see if I can get it in between significant stuff. So I'm going to start mine right here. And I'm going to hold shift to make sure it's straight, and I'm going to come oh, why is that not working? Okay. There we go. Well, it looks like I already have one. Alright, I'll just go with the one I already have here because it's decent location. You can see if I zoom in, it doesn't cut through my window, it doesn't go through any roof rafters, so it's not a bad spot to do it. So what we're going to do at this point is just use extrude, and we're going to make it massive. And then I'm going to, once it's done, I'm going to click on it again. Whoa, it's two different things. Okay, hang on. Control Z. I want to do this as a single one shot. So I'm going to just make it massive. I'm going to click anywhere else, and I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to move it down so it goes through the basement. Super important. And so rather than do this multiple times with the split, I'm going to move it all right now and then run the split in one go. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to say mirror. Actually, I'll copy first. I'm going to pick this, I'm going to say copy. And I'm going to start it here and maybe come up here. We'll see what that looks like. Again, yeah, not bad. We're not through a ton of stuff. Now I can mirror both of these, and if you want a smaller section, that's fine. You can click on it and say move. And same thing, you can use these grid lines, so I'm going to use the end of this one and come here. So maybe that's a better size section for you. We're just inside this wall. And so now I'm going to click the other one, holding shift. I'm going to type mirror. And now I've got all of them. So I'm going to turn off my grids because they've served their purpose at this point. They were just there to help me decide how to split this thing up. I'm going to type split. If I got my hands on the home keys better. Alright, so I'm going to say everything. And then I'm going to unselect these at first because these are our cutting objects. And I'm going to unselect that line. Alright, so I'm going to hit enter. And now I'm going to add all four of these. I'm going to hit enter. And it is going to take a long time. You're going to see a lot of messages that say split failed. Don't worry about it. It's just because the split is failing for one of them because it doesn't actually touch. There's nothing that touches all four of these. So it's going to get split on one area but not everywhere. And like I said, this is going to take a minute and it's all going to destroy your model, so please, please, please do not do this with your original. Alright, so now I've got this. I'm leaving these here as a reference to where I need to create my selection box because I want to group all this stuff. So I'm going to come in just above this line. I'm going to do a left to right. And now I'm going to say group. Alright, I want to do the same for each section. So now I'm going to come in here. I'm going to come just above this line. Oops, click Control Z. And I want to lock this layer so I don't actually grab it. Just going to switch to roof framing for now. And now I can come in, again, left to right drag. And we'll come just below this other one. And I'm going to group it. You can do that over and over until you have everything. And most importantly, you're going to use these handles to move things in set numbers. You don't want to just be willy-nilly deciding how far things go. So I'm going to come back in. Remember, only things that are fully inside are going to get selected. So I'm going to say group. And now, if you want to be safe, you can group the middle one. In theory, you don't need to move it at all. So I'm going to click this one. I'm going to see what negative 100 feet looks like. Alright. Click this one. Do just 100. I'll click this one and I'll do 50. Hang on. Whoa. It looks like I missed a little geometry there. I don't know if it's just because I missed the grouping of it. Yeah, it looks like it's just the grouping part. So I'm going to come back in. Now I got it again. I'm going to say group. I can do 50. And now I can do this one as negative 50. I can hide this entire layer of split lines. Come to my perspective view. Set a camera angle I like. And again, that might not have been the best choice. Maybe I wanted to split closer to here. But play around. I'm just showing you how to do it if you wanted to do it. This is one of the optional images. And again, you can do path lines connecting them just like a regular exploded axle. So if you're trying to do the split, this is how you do it. And you can use the set camera tool that we showed in the other video if you prefer, rather than just moving around with your mouse.